Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
What's up, y'all? TT, what up? You already know who it is. Slugging Funeral.
Man, I always hit my knee on this John.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So, all right. So the sound is much better now because we got rid of the echo. Yeah.
Holla at us, man. We about to put up a
Patreon. Man.
Yeah, something. Patreon, GoFundMe, something.
Yeah, right. We need
Help
some
us
money,
out.
man.
Help us out, man. If you support the show, man, holla at us, man.
We need some cash.
I'm saying we're gonna make a cash up or something.
Yeah. We gonna put this Cash App shit up so you niggas can donate. You know what I mean?
Man. Help niggas out, man.
Yeah, man. We trying to.
This is y'all shit, man.
Yeah,
We for the
doing
people.
this for y'all.
We for the people, man. Shout out to everybody that supports and shares and shit like that.
So today we continue our coverage of transgender wokeness. So Dwayne Wade, he has a picture up of him and his family. And in the picture, he has a picture of his son, who's posing as a girl, kissing another little somebody. And where I'm confused at is, someone said online, I don't know if it's true or not. Y'all could probably say it in the comments whether it's true or not. Right. But somebody said that the girl, the person he was kissing is posing as a boy, but was born as a girl. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but if that is, that's very bizarre. Very bizarre.
You're missing one component of this. That Dwayne Wade's transgender daughter or son, whatever, was kissing a white. You know what I mean? So it looked crazy. But it's even crazier what you said if that's the case.
Yeah.
I hate to bring that, but I just wanted to add
That's you. I didn't figure it out. I didn't figure it out. That's you.
Let's just add that in there.
I just put that in there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's you.
All right. Let's just add that in there.
So we gonna let Mr. White.
Yeah, this is Charles. I'm not a fan of this nigga. I'm gonna say that from the good gate, but
why are you a fan of him? Before we even get into this,
I just don't. Him, Whack 100, like all them dudes just be.
You the same way, though.
I just think that
you the same way. You just like them.
Maybe that's why I don't like them.
Maybe that's why. Yeah.
Competition.
Yeah.
All right, now, but
we're gonna get into what he said.
Just let's go. Please.
It don't even matter whether you like him or not. We just gonna get into what he said.
For sure.
So let's get into what he said, and then we'll come back.
All right, let's get it, man.
Somebody tag Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. They got that white boy putting that dick in that boy. They wrong with the motherfucker. Say this shit them down. Say this. That's a bitch that can't have babies. No, that bitch can't have babies. I'm finna get my Instagram deleted today. I wouldn't give a damn. I'm sick of this shit. Say goodbye to me on Instagram. Say, I hate you, Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. You really a punk. You living through your son, nigga. Just come on out the closet, nigga. Nigga, you want the boy to play basketball. He couldn't play basketball. So you wasn't the punk that could play basketball. So you want your son to be the punk. You living through the boy like Deion living through his boys on the field. Ain't nothing like watching Deion Sanders out there coaching his boys and they out there getting tackled and being tough. Nigga, fuck you. I hate that bitch, man. You done got with that woman. You can't have baby, and now they fucking up your baby. Listen, ain't nowhere in the world Buddy or them gonna let a white boy come get in the family picture with, man, y'all done fucked up.
What?
Tell you, I'm finna lose this shit. This shit done went too motherfucking far. Fuck the LGBT community. Get about it down with this shit. Fuck you gay motherfuckers. Say, listen, you bitches gonna ride in hell for this one. Y'all gotta delete this shit. No, every gay motherfucker that's down with this shit. Gabrielle Union, you a fuck ass bitch. And you trying to live, you got that boy finna be a black little bitch. He ain't gonna be no well-to-do gay man. Yeah, he finna look at it. Everybody gonna be fucking him. Yeah, everybody gonna be fucking him. He gonna be easy to be fucked. Who was next to that white boy? No, man. Somebody been fucking that boy for now. Dwayne Wade. Listen, ain't nowhere in the world y'all can take a natural little boy and turn him into a little whole girl like that unless somebody put dick off in that boy for now. This shit don't come natural. No, that gay shit right there is 14 years old. You ain't gonna let your daughter kiss up with a motherfucker like this. Man, y'all got to be. Y'all gonna hate. My grandmama told me.
All right.
It's a lot to unpack in that.
Man,
It's a
oh,
lot
man.
to unpack in that. It is. Pause. I mean, listen, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. He said a lot. The first, this is what I want to get into first. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't know this was a family picture. Can you please put the picture up?
Yeah, I got you.
Got
I'll
you.
put it up.
So you mean to tell me Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade, his transgender daughter's son / his transgender daughter, I'm gonna just keep it
They
political.
say his son dressed as a girl.
I'm gonna keep it politically correct. His transgender daughter is in a family picture kissing on some white bull that's supposedly be, speculated to be a transgender girl. Yeah.
Just confusing.
I'm so confused for one. But even if this was on some regular shit, just how old is this Dwayne's? Ain't she like 12? Ain't he like 12 or something?
I think he's like 14 or some shit. Still underage.
On some regular stuff. This is what I'm trying to say. On a regular people thing. Are you taking a family portrait with your son or daughter kissing another person in the photo and you standing there and they only like 14?
No, this is.
Bro, to be honest, y'all want to talk about, ain't that kind of like child, you know what I mean? I say it's kind of child endangerment, child pornography, all of that in one, bro. That's not right, bro. Period, yo. Even if it was regular. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is the people's morals, bro? Like, what is going on here, bro? Go ahead.
I really want to get into this. And I don't want this episode to be long, but it sure enough might be. I got a lot to say. This is an agenda that's being pushed. This is indoctrination of children without parents' consent in a way. So let me just get into this. And I'm just gonna let it fly because I don't care about people's feelings no more. Because obviously they don't care about ours. This is a left-wing Democratic agenda. Period. A left-wing extremist, Democratic, liberal, progressive agenda. Now, I'm not saying that all Democrats are down with this because obviously they're not. But for the most part, whenever you see any of these news outlets, all the news outlets that are liberal, they're pushing for homosexuality. They're pushing for transgenderism. They're defending women or men who were born as women competing in sports with women and beating the hell out of them. They're defending that. Only the liberal and only the left-wing mainstream media is defending that shit.
Right.
And that's the problem I have.
Okay.
And I'm not exempting anybody from this, but you don't see that coming from the right. And I'm not a Republican at all. But you don't see that coming from the right. And I want to say this too. Because I think that this is very important. I think people need to understand this. Just because you say that you don't support the right or the left doesn't mean that you are one of these people that don't support the right or the left. So my point is, for example, if you say that you are a Republican or you don't support Democrats, as a black person, you should not be able to be demonized, or somebody should not be able to tell you that you are not black. And this is what we come across. Right. People make you feel guilty, and they make you feel guilty about the bullshit that they've been doing.
Yeah.
They're literally teaching children.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm definitely against. But I'm just saying on this particular subject, right? How do you feel? First, I'm gonna ask you about each individual in this situation, right?
Yeah.
I want you to see what's your take on Gabrielle Union in this. You know what I mean? Like, do you think? Because we all right. I know
you really want me to.
I know that you're not so much a sports fan.
You really want me to tell you where I feel?
I'm just saying. Yeah, before that, I want to say this. We all had when you watch sports, you kind of get a feel about, you see interviews of this player. You know what I mean? You kind of get a feel about the player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought I kind of had an idea of Dwayne Wade. Flashy. His nickname's Flash. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? He's athletic. You know what I'm saying? So, but I ain't really think, I ain't really know, or, you know what I'm saying, any of his personal whatever. I just thought he was like cool shit. Like, yo, he wanted the cooler. He probably get mad bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just thinking like Dwayne Wade, cool as hell, from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, flashy, probably on some pimp shit, probably got mad bitches, whatever. When Gabrielle Union came into the picture, shit changed. That's all I'm going to say. What do you think about Gabrielle Union in this situation?
Gabrielle Union is the typical black woman who supports homosexuality against black men. Period.
Right.
That's exactly what she is. Because the typical black woman in America supports homosexuality. They don't support straight black men.
Not everyone.
I said the typical black woman. I ain't saying all. The typical black woman, the majority.
I say I think older black women don't. I think more or less 35 or under, maybe.
I'm gonna put it to you like
30 and under.
We could put a
30
poll,
and under.
We could put a poll.
Let's
up.
put a poll up.
We could put a poll up right now.
I think 30. I think 30 and under.
I guarantee you. We say black women. Who do you support more? Straight black men or gay black men?
They'll probably put gay black men.
And they're gonna say gay.
That's crazy.
They're gonna say gay.
I don't know about that, but
right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is the all-inclusiveness of homosexuality, transgenderism,
right?
When it comes, and we're speaking on Gabrielle Union.
Yeah. Do you think she? The next part of my question: do you think she influenced this?
I don't know if she influenced it because she's a woman,
right? But did she support this? Like,
absolutely, she supported it. She had to support it because if she didn't, she would have said, "I don't support that."
Right.
Yeah, she supported it.
But did you think she? Where I'm getting at is my.
Is it her fault?
No, I ain't gonna say it's her fault, but do you think that she is the main supporter of it?
No,
I'll say that.
No, I think it's the father,
Dwayne Wade.
I think Dwayne Wade.
All right.
I think Dwayne Wade is at the point in his life where he don't care about what anybody said. He just loves his child, and to me, that's not loving your child.
That's not.
You know what I'm saying? But that's me. His version of loving his child might be that. But I disagree with it.
I disagree with that too. You don't think she had anything?
No, I think she has a lot.
His ideology, because like I said off the camera, and I'm gonna say it on camera. Pussy will change a nigga ideology. I don't even know if I said that right. Ideology.
Yeah.
pussy will change the way you think, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A nigga be so pussy with that he'll change his morals and everything, bro. Everything he thought was right, he'll just go along with her, bro.
But I don't.
And I think that she is the main reason why his kid is like how she is
I can't
right
do
now,
that.
bro. And I don't know if that's
I
the
can't do
truth.
that.
I'm not speculating. I'm just saying how I know
But this-
of Dwayne Wade from when he was playing. Maybe I didn't know him, but from what I seen and when I
You already explained
know
that. You
him,
already explained what you seen.
yeah. So once I figured that out, and then I seen her come in and it totally changes. Like it's whole something going on there, bro.
This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. I think she heavily influenced it.
Yes.
She had supported it, but I don't think she's the she's
No,
the
she's
reason
definitely
why.
no. She ain't
Well,
the
my
reason
question
why.
is, where's the real mother at?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Where's the real
That's
mother
a fact.
at?
That's
Why
a
the real
fact.
mother ain't saying nothing about this?
Right.
Why? My thing is like, why are you okay? Why are they okay with this? And this is my thing.
Why is Dwayne Wade okay with this?
Well, we know why he's okay with it. Dwayne Wade's okay with it because he feels like that's love, and he gonna support his child. But in this, listen, bro. In this day and age,
But you're letting
bro,
this-
listen. In this day and age, parents think a good percentage of these newer parents, not like us, but newer parents they have these Gen Z or these millennial kids. They listen to their kids, and they think that they want to be friends with their kids, and they want to be all inclusive with their kids. They want to be supportive of their kids.
You don't
They
do that, bro. Look, I don't give a. All right, look. Let's just take the gay stuff out of it. You're letting your kid at 14 or 15, a teenager, kiss another teenager
But
in
listen,
front of you in
right.
a picture, bro.
This is what I'm
that
saying.
shit shouldn't even happen in
This
fucking
is what I'm
regular
trying to
shit.
explain to you.
I don't want to see
Bro.
nothing like that.
And I get what you're saying, and we don't. But this is how Dwayne Wade's thinking
Right.
is he's monitoring the child going to hell. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's what it is.
Wow.
I'm monitoring my child.
That's deep, bro.
Real shit. Because at least this way I can see what my child is doing. When they're doing wrong, at least I can see it. And I can determine whether I want
That's
to.
crazy.
It's
yo.
the truth. That's what they're doing.
That's crazy.
Because before, when you used to do something, you couldn't tell your mom or your dad stuff back in the day.
But this is the thing.
Couldn't do that.
It was respect. Fear is not just I'm fearing, I'm scared for. Fear is also the word to be of I fear like the fear of God or the fear of like you're all like you don't want to do nothing in front like to this day I don't even curse near my dad, right? Just because of as a kid, you know what I mean, or whatever. Like it's not that I respect him more than my mom. I just know I just had that, you know what I mean, like that respect level of him. You know what I'm saying, of whatever the case may be. Like where is that now?
But
You know, that's what this is what I'm talking about, bro.
And I get what you're saying. But it goes back to what I just said. They want to be inclusive. They want to be friends with their kids.
That's bullshit, bro.
So there's no fear there. They want to be, instead of you fearing him, we could be best friends. You could tell me anything. Oh, you like guys?
Right.
Oh, you want to be a boy? I'm going to support you no matter what. No matter what everybody, don't worry about what everybody else says. But see, this is my thing, right? This is my thing.
Right.
When it comes to the trans community, the gay community, all that. That's the reason why they're suffering is because they're not happy. It has nothing to do with me, the straight people, or conservatives, or whoever is going against them. They're not happy with themselves from the beginning. This is why they're trying to change themselves.
Right.
They will never be happy with themselves.
And I'm always on that mental health thing. I think it's a mental health issue. But this is the other thing that I'm trying to I want to say, right? And this is, it might sound like some conspiracy theorist thing, but I have to say this, bro. I know there's an agenda against demasculating men. And I know there's an agenda when it comes to black men, as far as being homosexual, you know what I mean? Especially in our community, for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
I really think, and I really believe that there's things that we don't see that happens, that goes on, that we would probably never see. I hate to be the Illuminati guy. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't believe the secret society stuff and all this stuff that we used to read about in these books, you know what I'm saying? Like, fear, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? These Illuminati books, New World Order and all that. Like, this shit is starting to come to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
The sacrificing of kids and letting the kids do sexual acts, and you know what I mean? What we used to look at like you know, like back in the day when they said like Rome used to be with the kids. You know what I'm saying? People having orgies and kids and like, yo, you hearing this stuff in real life now. You know what I'm saying? Like before, things used to be so covered up, but now, like, look, like this is unreal. Like, if you're telling me this picture has this kid kissing another white, I'm like, what? Like, when I seen the picture of the kid in the dress and all of that, first, I'm like, man, this shit getting too far. But now this shit is going way too far. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like you said, I feel like it's a backing of it. I don't know too much about the political thing, about the left and the right, and I'm not too, you know, well then endowed when it comes to, or well, you know what I mean, informed when it comes to these things or whatever, right? But I will say there's an agenda and there's a point to prove, and there's things that they want to put in the mind of, especially our community, Black community. That's what I will say. And I think they're pushing it through different people. You know what I'm saying? Because why? That's a picture that's you for your family. You mean to tell me that these people put this on social media for the world to see?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
And I'm saying that, like,
I want you to read something real quick.
I don't know, man. I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying?
Something. I want you to just read this one paragraph.
I'm to me, it's sick. You know what I'm saying?
Can you see this?
Yeah, I can see it.
What does that say?
We make space for transgender brothers and sisters to participate and lead. We are self-reflective and do the work required to dismantle cisgender privilege, uplift Black trans folk, especially Black trans women who continue to be disproportionately impacted by the trans antagonistic violence. We build a space that affirms Black women and is free from sexism, misogynism, environments in which men are centered. Wow. What was that? Black Lives Matter. Wow. Wow. That's deep.
The agenda is being pushed, and people don't even realize it.
That's crazy. Right under your motherfucking eyes. Right
Black
under
Lives
your
Matter
people,
is not no more, but was ran by three women that were gay.
Right.
And they were married to transgenders, women. Right? Patrice Cullors is married to a transgender. So,
man,
no,
woman.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Well, it's a woman as a
but-
man.
As a man.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But here's my thing, right?
Right.
Here's my thing. So, you not one time mentioned Black men at all.
No, you heard what they said.
You said women
against misogyny men where men are centered. So,
but you're
basically
supposed to
they're
be
saying
but you're supposed to be about
Black lives. Wow.
This is what I got into this big debate with Jay. We're gonna have Jay on the show one day.
Right.
I got into this big debate with him about that.
Shout out to my man Liquid.
You know what I'm saying? Big debate. But the point I'm making is it's an agenda being pushed on all fronts. The Black man is slowly, as a man, being erased through different ways.
Word is born, yo.
Right?
I feel like that too.
Look,
The drill music.
so you got
killing.
you got music, you got gang violence,
Uh-huh.
right? I will say this. ownership over some of the stuff we have to take. That's the only way we're going to change it. So
I believe that.
I would say gang violence, we have to change that about ourselves, right? We can take ownership over that.
Right.
But as far as breaking up the family, we can't take ownership over that, right?
No.
Because some men wasn't there, but for the most part they couldn't be there. As far as trying to demasculate black men, and every time you look on television, you don't see a strong black man.
Right.
What you see?
Well,
a gay black man.
But we used to. All right. So in the 80s and everything, we had Cosby Show. We had the different worlds. We had the you know what I'm saying, the Martins, the Fresh Princes, you know what I'm saying? We had those examples, the Rocks, the Strong Family. You know what I mean? But
I'm explaining to you why that was. And I'll tell you why that was.
And now, like, that shit just disappeared.
I'm going to tell you why that was.
All right, go ahead.
Look, all of those shows were left-leaning. Every one of them. You know why they were left-leaning? Because they wanted black people to vote left. So every one of those shows, they were all left-leaning. There was never a show about a black person who was right-leaning. Never. So they pushed that. Now that they see that doesn't work anymore. That don't work anymore. Right. Because nobody's watching shows like The Cosby Show. You know why? Because most of these chicks out here, these young girls and these young black men, they ain't trying to hear that shit.
Right.
So what they're doing, they're telling them that you could be whatever you want now.
Right.
You could be gay, you could be trans, you could be whatever you want now. You know what I'm saying? And that ideology is running out. So now, what you see online now, what you see on these mainstream media outlets, what they doing? Supporting who they have on every program? A gay black man.
Right.
Who they have? Or there's a black man. He's either feminine or he's extremely left.
All right. So let me ask you a question, because I see where you're saying that this is
it's a new agenda being pushed.
It's an agenda, but it's politicized already.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so do you think that there's people in these entertainment seats or these? You know what I mean? Maybe it's not more complex, but maybe it's more simple than that. Maybe it's people that's in these head spots of the entertainment world, or these, you know what I'm saying, different things that are that way. So they like, we don't see nothing wrong with it and we're just pushing it. Or do you think these people that are in them spots are tied into the political shit?
Right.
So it's all twisted together.
All right, so I can answer that, right? All right. So the mainstream media is controlled by rich people, right? Which are in control of Hollywood,
right?
So you figure Hollywood is ran by rich people,
right?
Who owns all the mainstream media. So they pushing this narrative. Now, to answer your question,
right?
Yes, I totally believe that people do have an agenda,
right?
That does fit that narrative, and they listening. So let's say, for example, right? Let's say, for example, somebody like, I'm just going to use her as an example, even though I don't like her, but I'm going to use Joy Reid, right? Let's say Joy Reid, right?
Right.
Joy Reid says, this is what she says. She says that white people are oppressing black people and they don't have nothing and everybody's racist, right? And the white man is have us under this tyrannical government. But yet and still, she works for a white company and her bosses are white. They write this stuff for her to say because now it's becoming a talking point. Everything when it comes to this, whether it's transgender, everything, it's about money. You really think that Nike gives a fuck about people? You think Nike really cares about how people feel? No. You think these companies care? No. Just look at the headlines, my nigga.
Right.
If every headline on every news outlet they use the same words. I remember they was using the word fundamental. Now it's white supremacy. How the fuck are you gonna be the owner of a white man, the owner of a company, saying that you are a privilege or you are controlling people because you're white supremacy? How How does it make that make sense to me?
Well, I'm looking at it in a broader sense. Well, I
That is
understand-
a broader sense.
I know what you're saying, but what I'm saying is that these people, right, whoever is in charge of these entertainment companies or news companies or whatever the case may be, do you think that do you think that they have how would I say this? Do you think they have a agenda tied into the political?
Yes.
Because
look.
someone-
Yes, I
you
can.
get what I'm saying? Do you
Yes.
think that they are saying, well,
Okay,
these are the type of things that we want to push
Yeah.
in these communities because we want a certain outcome?
Yeah, listen.
Do you
bro,
think it's that far?
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, listen. So
If y'all getting what I'm trying to say.
No, in Florida.
Right.
Now, you probably seen this. You probably seen this on MSNBC. But in Florida, they have a bill. Where the bill is basically you cannot teach children from K through 12, K through 12 to third grade or some shit like that. Kindergarten to third grade.
Right.
You can't teach them about anything sexually orientated,
Okay.
right? This is what MSNBC said, CNN, MSNBC said.
Right.
They said that the bill is called the no gay bill. Now, I read the bill, I read a piece of it. It's nowhere in that bill that says gay.
Right.
And that's another thing we got to realize. When they use words like that,
Right.
you always got to ask yourself, do you really believe that a governor is going to say, this is the no gay bill?
Right. No, they can't.
But this is what people say. So when you say that there's an agenda being pushed by the what's the name?
Right.
Yes, and I wish I could have showed this video on this one, maybe another time. There was a video of a guy, he was crying because he said that he feels as though that they shouldn't take his right away to tell his children of the second grade about his gay lover. Now you telling me that's not an agenda trying to be pushed?
No, it's definitely I seen something today that was crazy too. But all right. So this is what I want to say, and this is one of the things that I want to say, and this is Torture Talk. So I feel like we want to talk freely, and this is how I feel, and I just really feel like this. I feel like there's like we said before, this is really an attack on black men. And I think that all these images are put in our faces on purpose. It's not a coincidence. I think this agenda is being pushed in our faces. And not
It's
by
an attack on
coincidence.
straight black men.
I think all together, but I think
It's an attack on straight black men.
I think homophobia is getting pushed in our faces, and I think that it's starting to be like, if you're not for it, then they calling you anti this or transphobic this, or you know what I'm saying, and it's not like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever happened to the traditional family is like they don't want that for our community. I feel like that. I feel another thing that is being attacked is Christianity. I feel like anytime you say anything about your religion or how this is not right because you feel like this because or your religion or this is your religious belief, that you get attacked for it.
Let me ask you a question.
And I feel-
I want to ask you a question.
All right, go ahead.
I want to ask you a question about that, right? And I don't know what side you lean more towards, but I want to ask you this because I think that I always want to ask somebody this that leans more towards I would say you lean more towards MSNBC, like the left than me. I definitely don't lean towards the left, but given the fact that conservatives, 99% of conservatives are Christians.
Okay.
And they don't believe in abortion. I would say this. I'm not even gonna go through what they don't believe in all this. I'm just gonna say your views line up with conservatism. Your views, right?
Yeah,
Good percentage of them. Matter of fact, the main ones they do. You don't believe in transgender as you believe in man to man, as woman to woman. You believe that you don't believe in abortion. You believe in Christ, and you believe in all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
How is it that progressives and left leaning or extreme leftists and liberals, how is it that they get away with basically talking about Christians and there's no backlash?
Well, I mean, all right. I mean, as far as, like I said, the political things, I'm not too far. I don't really not know everything that goes on with Democrat or Republican or this and that and this and that. I do know that Barack Obama is a Christian.
And he didn't like what?
He didn't. I mean, I don't know all this.
I'm saying he didn't support homosexuality at first.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't.
And that's what he was upset about.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I think that for me, it's hard to say I'm one way or another. You know what I'm saying? I don't know any person that could be all to this side or all of this side, because it's like some things I'm left at, some things I'm right with.
But you know what I'm saying? Let me explain something.
Like you said, my morals is more or less on the compass of being conservative. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, when it deals with race issues, or if it like some of the things that, you know what I mean, like, or government programs or this and that. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like certain things I'm here, certain things in there. I know some things I don't agree with this about, some things I don't agree with this side. And I think more or less people are in the middle. They just swayed from influence.
This is what I'm saying to you. Most of the stuff that you agree on, that you just said you agree on, are topics that are not just off of if I'm leaning towards more of a side, it probably would be a conservative side. But at the end of the day, I don't know everything that'll make you a conservative, and I don't know everything that'll make this is what I'm saying,
a liberal either.
I understand that. But this is what I'm saying, right? I totally think that this is the issue that I think we come across in this country when it comes to this.
Yeah.
The left and the liberals have painted anybody that don't agree with them out to be the enemy. It don't matter what it is. You know what I mean? If you don't agree with them, or if you look, I'll give you another example. Sarah Silverman, right? Sarah Silverman is a straight leftist. I'm gonna tell you, she's straight leftist, and she doesn't like anybody from the right, but she at least is one of those liberals that if you say something wrong, she'll correct you about it. Say, oh no, that wasn't that. Okay. There's a whole thing with and I'll just run through it real quick. There's a whole thing with the states where Ron DeSantis had made his own military. And again, Joy Reid, she went on there and said, oh, this guy's a dictator, blah, 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 blah. And then Sarah Silverman said, no, that's actually not true, because 24 states in America has that same thing. So what you're going to say, New York as a dictatorship? They all have it. And everybody went after her and said, oh, you hate. That's the problem that I come across. Now, when it comes to, and to tie that in with homosexuality and transgenderism.
So if you say something, if you went on that picture and you said this is wrong, you would have a million comments talking about
how you wrong.
Yeah, they probably kick you off of fucking.
That's what I was about to get to. Look, Twitter, Facebook, right.
Yeah,
the Washington Post. These are the major media news outlets. Twitter and Facebook.
Right.
Instagram is owned by Facebook. Twitter, YouTube is owned by Google, right? You could say nigga. You could show black people getting shot. You could show niggas getting killed. You could show fights, all this shit, right? This is what I mean by the agenda is being pushed, and what I mean by they're running the show. Hold on, let me finish real quick.
Yeah.
This is what I mean, right? Facebook, Twitter, if you say anything that's remotely close to disrespecting the trans community or a gay person, you getting kicked off the platform. But they can say to you,
nigga.
They can say you a nigga. They can say fuck you. They can talk crazy about you, and they'll still be on the platform. That's my point.
That's back to my question though. This is what I'm saying. Do you think it's a bigger?
I just answered that.
No,
I just told you.
but
I just told you.
you're right, and I think that I agree with you. That's what I was saying. I think it's an agenda to take out black men. Period. Like it's a whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Big,
like,
listen, bro. They already. This is the thing.
it's big business to kill black people,
bro. They already
On
got
every
black
side,
people.
bro.
They already got black people where they want them, bro.
You think so?
Yes. And this ties into the whole immigration and all that, which I don't feel like getting into.
Well, yeah,
but I'm telling you, they already got black people where they want them at, bro.
Right. They trying to kill the black family. Period.
What did you just read on Black Lives Matter, John, bro?
Man, that's crazy, bro.
This is what I'm saying to you. They coming
I'm not
from all,
supporting that shit
bro.
anymore,
They
bro.
coming from all fronts. They coming from all fronts. They're trying to get rid of, destroy the nuclear family,
Right.
right?
Right.
And create a space for transgenders. So basically, if you were born as a woman but you want to be a man,
Right.
they want them to take your spot.
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. Why is it not? You don't see this in the white community as much.
Bro, listen. Let me explain that to you too. So I've been trying to tell you for a long time. They've been demonizing white people too. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing that. Because what they want to do, they want to control it the way they want it to be controlled. They say white supremacy. Look, my nigga, I don't put your business out there. I ain't gonna put your business out there. But we have friends who have white wives, right?
Right.
How fair is that to say that one of our friends' kids is a beneficiary of white supremacy? You think what's the name would take that lightly? If you said that to him, say, yo, dog, man, fuck that.
But the kid's not white though.
Bro.
My kid's not white.
Bro, listen,
you know what I'm saying?
listen, bro, hold
If
up,
you wanna
hold up.
keep it real-
Listen, bro, hold up. It's not nothing to do with the kids. It's
Right.
the mother or the father. So you telling me that I should be allowed to talk about his wife like that? How is that? When they got kids together. Now that's my blood and my blood too. How's that fair? But
I understand. All right, I'm understanding.
So this one, but
and we all know.
But this is the point I'm trying to make.
There's
nigga.
certain
Hold up.
white people and there's
This is
certain
the point
other
I'm trying to
people,
make.
white
No,
people.
bro, listen,
You know-
you missing.
you
No,
know
this
the
is the
difference, bro.
point I'm trying to make. No, you can't do that. This is the
I-
point I'm trying to
you know
make.
the difference.
This is the point I'm trying to make, bro.
Go ahead.
That's my point. The point I'm trying to make to you is, who the fuck is somebody to tell our friend son that his mother is a product of white supremacy, and he don't even know his mother? Who the fuck is that person to tell somebody like that? You telling me that you agree with that? You telling my kid that my wife is a product of white supremacy?
No, but listen.
Come on, bro.
Listen.
Let's be serious here.
Listen. This is what I'm saying is, we know that there's different white people and different white
Bro.
people. Let's stop it because they're not all the same, bro.
No,
we
listen,
know
listen,
this,
bro. You don't.
We
bro,
know
I
this,
can
bro.
Listen, my nigga, I can say the same thing. I can say the same thing for black people.
Yeah.
Bro. Look, but that's
And
not
them
my
niggas
point.
is Uncle
But that's not my
Toms.
point.
Now,
Look,
we all
my
know
nigga,
this shit.
But look, you see what I mean?
Hold on.
Look,
You
that's
said your
exactly.
point. Hold on.
That's
You said-
exactly
hold on.
what I'm talking
You
about.
said your
right
point,
there.
but let me
no,
say my point,
hold
bro.
up. That's
Let me
exactly.
see.
Hold up. I'm gonna let
Go
you
ahead.
speak your point. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Right there. When you said, "Oh yeah, they're Uncle Toms," but you ain't speaking on the other niggas that do bullshit. You ain't speaking on them. Hold up. Let me finish. No, you clearly said Uncle Tom, which means
there are a lot of Uncle Toms out there, bro.
my nigga, the Uncle Tom niggas you speaking of are probably more supportive of black people than the niggas that you talking about. All right, name your Uncle Tom.
I'm not saying.
Hold up. I'm
not saying the people that's popular.
Look, I ain't gonna get back and forth for that. Look, I ain't gonna get back and forth for that. This is what I'm gonna say to you.
I'm not even saying
this is what I'm
that's
saying.
popular. I'm talking about
my nigga. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to you. This is what I'm saying to you, my nigga. This is what I'm saying to you. And this kind of makes me mad about this whole situation because what pisses me off is the fact that everybody always talking about white supremacy. White supremacy, right. white nationalists, or white this, white that, but they support the same motherfucking party that is actually the ones that's doing all the bullshit. That's my problem.
I don't trust the government at all.
You
At
gotta
all.
trust. You
I
gotta
don't-
trust them in some type of way.
I mean,
you
not
trust them
really.
in some way.
But what I'm saying, my point is this: I don't want people to get things confused when I say, oh, this white people or this white people. Like, what I'm saying is, of course, times have changed and people have, their own way of thinking, and there's a lot of people don't think how like racism or think that white people, you know what I mean, or had this privilege or whatever the case may be, but it's still there. I'm not saying that this is not,
Well,
but it's still there,
bro.
and
Listen,
it's
listen,
there.
bro.
Hold on. I want to say what I want to say, and it's there not from the regular everyday people that might be in our reach. It be there in those important spots that the senators or these people that got influence, and they show their colors when they talk. There's a lot of people that show their colors when they get in front of these Congress meetings and all that. You know what I'm saying? And they show themselves like, oh yeah, I can tell that these people are the ones. And a lot of them are people that make these decisions. It be a lot of these politicians, a lot of these cops, a lot of these people that's in these people that are fucking racist. And the shit is still there. And until all of them is out of the way, then I will say, okay, now, you know what I'm saying? But they're still there.
But look,
And that's the point I'm making.
Yeah,
and then a lot of them
get it.
be in those fucking
Listen, I
entertainment
I
spots.
get it.
And owning this, and owning the NFL, and owning these teams, and owning this shit, and they make a lot of these fucking, and they look at us like we ain't shit, and we just pawns in this
Bro,
game.
listen.
That's
I
what
get
I'm
it.
saying, bro.
I know exactly what you're saying, and I get that. 100,000%. But it still does not change nothing. You saying that, okay, the point I'm making to you is when you say stuff like that, you looking at it from one side and that's it. Because you're saying Uncle Tom, right? And for the record, Uncle Tom actually helped the slaves. It was Sambo who actually was the fuck up. So you gotta look that up. So that's another story. Anyway, so you can call him Uncle Tom, whatever, but it's actually a term of endearment. But anyway, the point I'm making is when you say stuff like, there's people in place to make these whistle names, right? I'm gonna put it to you like this, right? Cory Booker, right? Motherfucking Cory Booker, who everybody loves, this guy, right?
Right.
Going against the other guy from North Carolina, the black guy, right? Where everybody said, oh, why did he do that? Why did Cory Booker do that, right? You read the bill. The dude told Cory, and I ain't gonna get into the bill, I'm just gonna say, the dude said, this is what we want. Cory Booker said, this is what we want, but we also want this, and 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 this. And the dude said, well, I'm not gonna do all that. That's not what we agreed on. This is what we dealing with. So when you say stuff like there's people in power, there are a lot of black people that are on the left side who think that they know what's good for you. They've been doing this since the 60s, 70s, this fucking 50s. They've been doing it. They think they know what's good for you. So they tell you how to vote. They tell you what to do. They tell you where to go. They tell you where, and you know what you do? Know what we do? We put our hand out. Oh, my mom was on welfare all her life, right? And you know what she voted for? Democrats. You know why she voted for Democrats? Because they gave her stuff. That's how it goes. Most of the people in this area, whether it's Camden, whether it's Jersey City, Newark, everybody votes for Democrats. You know why? Because they give them shit. Now they don't give them shit that actually help them to get out of the ghetto. They give them shit to keep them in the ghetto.
Right.
So the point I'm making is they gotta get people that look just like me and you for us to vote for them. Because if you think why you think Obama was so successful?
Right.
And I liked Obama. But why do you think he was so successful? Because he looked like me and you. They knew that. It's okay. You gotta get somebody look like them.
Yeah, I dig that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but on the flip side of that too, the other argument I have is, like I said, I think it's a war on Christianity. And I feel like I think the world is so rebellious to these Christian or views or just religious views, not even just Christian,
so let me ask
Muslim
you
views too,
How
that
can you- how
these
can you-
people are just going so
nigga,
far left with it.
How can you listen to people like Joy Reid, MSNBC, fucking
I don't listen to that
right?
shit. I'm
I'm saying you particularly. When you know clearly,
I just watched this shit.
clearly they're progressives and they're extreme left. Look, Ilhan Omar, right?
Yeah.
Nice looking woman, by the way. She looks good. I ain't gonna lie. Right? There was a guy on the plane. He was playing the guitar on Easter. He was singing.
Okay.
You know she had a problem with that. So, I just imagine if that was a Muslim person that did that, what would have happened? This is what I mean, bro.
It's a war on
So-
religion, bro. It really is.
It's always been a war. It's always been a religious war. But I think that now it's gotten to the point where it's at the forefront. And now,
Right.
people like me and you, which I'm not really religious, but you are. You more religious, much more religious. You're probably one of the most religious person I know. You and somebody else. But this is what this is the narrative that they're painting.
right.
If you say
I almost feel like I can't be fully in my
you can't,
Christianness
because if you say God said that,
Yeah,
that transgenderism is,
Yeah, this is
how would you if somebody asked you, why don't you believe a transgender woman is a woman, and you say because that's not how God made it,
Listen, I don't even.
they look at you like you're the devil.
Exactly, and that's why I don't even speak on it, because, like I said, it's a war on my religion, man. It really makes me upset. You know what I'm saying, to think about these things, man. You know what I mean? And I shouldn't have to be. I shouldn't have to. The thing that makes me upset the most is was pictures like this, shows that show gay things. And listen, I'm not. Don't say I'm not a homophobic person, or I'm not a person that's against. Like you know what I'm saying? If who you want to love is who you want to love. I'm not against being gay or whatever the case may be. But why should I gotta be subjected to it though?
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have to see? Like, why has it gotta be in my face? You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, why can't if that's the case, then let people be nude on there. Then, if you want to do it, just go all out with it. Then, you know what I mean? Like, why cover up if a woman want to have her breast out? Why you gotta cover it? You should just have it all out there. Let's just have an all-out war.
That's misogyny.
You know what I'm saying?
Sexist.
But
Toxic men want to see the woman with.
No, all right. Well, Eddie, just what I'm saying though. Just if you want to just have it all out, you know what I'm saying? Because why should I be subjected to that? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I don't want to be subjected to what you seeing, or it's on TV shows, or niggas. I mean, two people kissing and all that. Like, I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? And I don't want to offend nobody or anything like that, because who you love is who you love. If I see it on the street, I can't say nothing. I just seen it on the street. But when it comes to entertainment and how it's thrown out there, you know what I'm saying? And if that, and I know the argument of somebody gave one say, well, you see regular sex all the time, or people, you know what I mean? I understand.
That's why it's called regular sex.
I mean, I'm just saying.
That's why it's called normal sex.
I understand the argument though. I could see them saying that though, like, well, you see, we don't want to see two men and women.
Listen, I can't.
My
thing is, I can't go with that. I'm gonna tell you, I cannot go with that because, bro, that's normal. It's not that you see it because you're being forced to see it, or because you're not being forced to see it. It's normal. It's been happening for hundreds of years.
Right.
So it's not like you already know what time it is. Because there's much more straight people in the world than gay people. So you know what time it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what time it is.
I could see they arguing with that though.
I can't.
Why
I can't see the argument. I can't.
No,
because
discriminatory. Like,
bro, I can't see that argument for them.
Now that I caught myself, I could see where they.
I can't. No, because they try to. Because they want you to feel like it's unfair, and it's not unfair. That's what it is.
Right.
They want you to feel like, oh, it's unfair. No, that's like, bro, that's like somebody doing something that's a crime, and then telling you, well, he did it. Why can't we do it?
Right. This the thing. Like, where is the line going to get drawn now? Now you want to see the pedophilia and
Yeah, that's it.
know what I'm saying? Like
We get into that in another.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like where's these lines drawn at? But
We get into that on another.
at the end of the day, man, like I feel like the person I blame the most on that whole situation, going back to the Dwayne Wade situation, I have to blame Dwayne Wade because as a man, you got to step up, man. You got to put your foot down because some things ain't right, and that's just not right. I don't care about the gay situation, your kid being gay. That's your own personal business. I ain't, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, but to put your person out in the world for the world to see is harmful for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just having those pictures and you're like the guy said, you're not trying to make that person a well-standing gay person. You making that to be a hoe.
Yeah, I don't know the statistics off the top of my head, and I really don't want to get into it. But it was.
You know what I'm saying? Because now you're trying to make that a person. You're trying to make your gay. I mean, your transgender daughter like looking like when they do stuff like that. Now, how many other people are looking at all these weirdos and all these people?
We live in this mentality, and we're gonna get out of here. We
That's
live in this
crazy,
mentality of people feel as though
Sick.
they'll cross that bridge when they get to it type of mentality. They don't understand the ramifications or the stress, what's the name, how this kid is gonna feel when when that child turns about maybe 25.
Right.
The child might not want to be a
Right.
child anymore.
Right. So what if he want to be turned back straight?
This is what
and
I'm
say
saying.
I don't even like that. Now he got pictures coming up like remember you was like
Yeah.
You know how the internet is?
That's what I was saying about social media.
Come
trauma,
on, yo.
As I was telling you before, this is trauma. Like all this, I understand why Kanye West said what he said.
Yes,
he don't want his child on TikTok and all that.
exactly.
Because this is it's mass exploitation. If Dwayne Wade child is in the limelight and
Right.
people see that child, your children see that child, your kids see that child. Now your kid's gonna wonder why that child is kissing on the what's the name?
Right. What if Dwayne Wade's son or whatever turns back get a straight, has kids, and his kids see that picture? Dad, you was kissing.
Yeah. Oh, that was my yeah. That's what I'm.
What's
saying.
the conversation then?
That's what I'm saying. This is why I said
Come
children.
on, bro.
This is why I said children should not be allowed to pick any of that stuff until they get older.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You should not be helping your child to help, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you can't say, well, I was bored, I'm this and that. Because you can change your sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
At any time, you can say, you know what? I don't want to do that no more. I want to do this.
That's what they say. I don't believe it.
You can't change being gay?
No, hell no. I don't believe you change your sexuality. I believe you want to be gay, you can be gay. But I don't believe that you can be a man and say, oh, I'm a woman today and tomorrow. Because, I'll tell you a real quick story before we get out of here, right? Real quick story, right?
Yeah.
Just remember what you're going to say.
Right.
But a real quick story, right? I was going on the bus. I was getting on the bus to go to New York, right?
Right.
And there was this trans woman who was pretending to be a man.
Yeah.
She got in an argument with the bus driver. And the bus driver mushed her, but he thought it was a guy.
Right.
You know what she said? The cops came. She said, he put his hands on a woman. Wait.
Right. And that happens all the fucking time. Even in a fucking switch way where a dude be on some transgender woman type shit, and then you piss that nigga up, but nigga, I can still fight. Fuck that shit. Yeah. Like, hold on.
So you take advantage of that.
Right.
And that's what a lot of them do.
Right.
And that's what she did. She told the cop, oh, he shouldn't be putting his hands on a woman anyway. And the cop was like, and she's like, well, she said, well, I'm a trans woman. I'm a trans man or woman, whatever. But he shouldn't be putting. I'm a biological woman. That's what she said. So the cop's looking like.
Right.
So what else was doing?
But that's what I'm saying. Cause like, all right, I don't want to put nobody out there, but I know somebody that she used to be gay, right? Had wives or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was like a real stud, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Years now, I seen her, she got a boyfriend and everything. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she switched. You know what I'm saying? Like, she went from one way to another. Now what if Dwayne, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, I don't know, man. It's crazy,
man.
bro. It's
It's
something.
tough,
It's crazy, bro.
Gotta get out of here, man.
Dwayne Wade, you took your nickname Flash to a whole nother level.